Back to the highest highlights we compiled from a very talent-filled evening all around high school hoops. We'll start off with a rare defensive light. Saw this one earlier back to Meade, Mount Spokane. This one rocking the crowd. Poor Brady Thornton. No, don't take the shot. Jaden Garishi swats that one to Idaho. An unreal defensive effort. Help was not enough, though, for the win. Panthers take it by 5.
Very worthy of the play number 3. My top play number 2 comes from the Ridgeline girls. They did lose to Central Valley, but this play deserves the hype. Myers gets the ball to a wide open Morgan Kelly banks the 3. Great team effort for that offensive board, too. Keeps it in bounds. Central Valley does win this one, though, 56-40.
Great possession. Assists are literally a dime a dozen in basketball, but how about a steal to an assist from the floor? Ryan Carney to Carter Nilsson. G-Prep winning it over Ferris 62-45. While the regular season is winding down for our high school teams, crunch time for our local college team. A full slate of games tomorrow.
Absolutely. 2 of the top women's team in the West Coast Conference are facing off tomorrow afternoon here in Spokane. The Zags are welcoming the Cougs into a packed house at McCarthy Athletic Center. The Cougs lost on their home court earlier this season, now looking for some revenge. Certainly not going to be an easy task against Yvonne Ejim and company. Ejim says the key to their 11th victory in a row is to stay true to what they've done in their last 10 wins.
Like, these are not easy teams that we're facing, so definitely bringing that energy, but also bringing that calm to it as well. Like, not letting anything get bigger than it needs to be.
Game tips off at the Kennel tomorrow at 2 o'clock. We'll have all the post-game coverage, plus that sit-down interview with Gonzaga royalty herself. That's tomorrow on a special edition of 4 News Now around 8 o'clock.
Can't wait for that. Washington State Cougars men fell to the Oregon State Beavers last night despite a 9-1 early lead and a 1-point halftime advantage. Cougs are on a 5-game losing streak. They host the Pepperdine Waves tomorrow at 3 p.m., their first meeting of the season.
And the Zags are in California for their game against the Pacific Tigers tomorrow. Pacific at the bottom of the West Coast Conference standings. Only 3 conference wins, 2 of those coming against Washington State. Gonzaga coming off a 20-point win against LMU. They'll probably want something even more convincing tomorrow against the Tigers. Tip-off is at 5 o'clock. And again, very manageable game for Gonzaga just to continue adding to that win column.
At least you would hope so. That would go well. My goodness, I don't know what matchup is the best one. I bet Ejim feeling a lot of relief after having that career point record off her back finally unlocked.
And she's not just going to break the record, exceeding that. Quite a bit of, accolades for her. She's just going to keep adding that to her bio for the end of the season.
So lengthy and impressive. We'll be right back after the break. One last goodbye.